Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today I have a movie review for a movie called Tales of Frankenstein, and this is from 2018, 1 hour and 52 minutes, so it's a little bit long. It has a 4.8 star rating on IMDb, which is somewhat fair. It's tagged as a horror comedy. It's based upon 4 of writer-director Donald F. Glut's short stories published in his book Tales of Frankenstein, My Creation, My Beloved, Crawler from the Grave, Madhouse of Death, and Dr. Let me get the whole thing here. Dr. Karnstein's Creation. So there's 4. It's somewhat of an anthology based on the book. Writer-director Donald F. Glut, as I just said. And it stars John Blythe Barrymore as Vincent, Buddy Daniels Friedman as Dr. Gregor Frankenstein, Len Wen, Helmut Frankenstein, and there's like a lot of actors and actresses in this, and Mel Novak played Dr. Mortality and Lily Lev as Helga. And there's a ton more. The last 2 are the notable standouts to me. Mel Novak has had a career spanning so long, and he's been in countless movies, a lot of samurai movies, and just a lot of everything. And Lily Lev, she's just really attractive, and she is in the very first story, My Creation, My Beloved. None of these stories really stood out to me. Maybe the written work was better than the transition to film, as there just really wasn't like a lot of excitement level. Like there's wasn't a lot of like, sometimes the problem with anthologies is you don't get invested in some of the characters, and this was about a 22 to 25 minute story for each of these 4 stories. And I don't know, like it wasn't horrible, and it was filmed well. The acting was okay for, this level movie. The settings were good. So the one theme that was predominant throughout the 4 stories was a portrait of the original Dr. Frankenstein, and all of the stories kind of involve a descendant of, or cousin, in the first story's case. But just okay. There is some nudity in it, so if you want to watch just for the sake of getting to see some boobies, that's always good. The third story probably is the one that stood out the most to me, and that's the one that starred Mel Novak. And he's just got a very unique look, and he plays evil scientist Dr. Mortality, and it's set in 1948, and it's kind of like a noir style private investigator, private eye story with narration over it, and it's all that gumshoe and all that kind of like dialogue within it, and a big gorilla in it, and the whole Frankenstein story is about, the gorilla. I'm trying not to give any too much spoiler away. The 4th story, by the time I got to the 4th story, it was already like an hour and a half in. It felt like it was time to already be done. But this one was the story that did have like the old classic Universal monster story, the old village tavern, and it had an angry mob with pitchforks and torches and stuff. So that was kind of cool. But, and the practical effects were all good. There's not like a bunch of CGI in this or anything like that. So I'm not hating on the film at all. Maybe I watched it too late in the evening and I was already a little tired. But like, check it out. It's on, gosh, it was Apple TV or whatever. But if you watch it, it's got a 4.9 star rating, which isn't horrible for a horror comedy. I give everybody credit. Like I said, it wasn't bad. It didn't do a lot for me. There wasn't enough action, excitement, suspense, gore, thrill. It's almost not a horror movie. And really, I didn't find that there was a lot of comedy in it either. So it's just more of like just like you're watching this thing, and then all of a sudden 2 hours went by very slowly. So anyways, if you've seen this movie or you're interested in it, leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and stay tuned to the channel for more great reviews like this one. Yay.
So have your dream, go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of